the people of Kenya are enjoying, and that the living standard is now, the cost of living is low. Yet, when I walk across, we are suffering even more than last year. The cost of food is unaffordable. There is the drought situation in the country. How I wish that the language of President William Ruto, when he was campaigning, he sticks to that script and make the people of Kenya have a bearable life. Instead of writing memorandums to us, these are issues we can deal with. We can sit down as a country and agree that we want to go the route of constitutional amendment to introduce the official leader of opposition, to introduce cabinet secretary to come to parliament and become members of parliament instead of passing through the back door and escape routes to look for a way of bringing strangers in the house. And I heard Honorable Murugara saying that we allowed some 2 strangers. The president is not a stranger. Look at the presidential systems across the world. The president is part of a legislative process of the country. That is why he is the last one to assent to the bills. He cannot be a stranger. The other issue that you have brought of the CS for Treasury, that is not a constitutional provision. In the Constitution, it is only allowed to make pronouncement. He can even make it from Uhuru Park, from KICC. It is us who decided to bring in the standing order provision to allow him to stand there, which is, in my view, unconstitutional. But we are living with it. And by the way, those pronouncements don't make any, there's no value to those pronouncements. We are only living with our neighbors in the East African community. Madam Speaker, I want to wind up by saying this very strongly, that there is dishonesty in this country. How I wish that, and Dr. William Ruto is my friend, how I wish that he went back to his campaign pledges. Our people are suffering. Constitutional amendment, I want to take now his position when he was campaigning. Constitutional amendment is not a priority for this country. The priority is the cost of living. Don't overtax our people. Stop snooping in our phones. If I send money to my mother, that is not income to my mother. It is a transfer of resources. He should consult people like us who have extensive and wide knowledge in financial management. The issue of taxation should be left to KRA. The president can never be a tax collection agent. We have competent people in KRA. If Kenyatta family is not paying tax, they must pay. But let KRA follow them. Anyone who is not paying tax should pay, but let KRA follow them. Let us not weaponize KRA. You are the ones who told us that President Uhuru Kenyatta was weaponizing state institutions. You are doing exactly that. You are weaponizing KRA. You have already made judiciary impotent. We are moving in a very dangerous direction. That is why I'm reluctant to accept this idea of all of us trying to run to the president. We want to support your government. The president has enough members of parliament to support his government. We must be here to provide checks and balances to this executive. And Madam Speaker, you want more. I can hear the majority leader saying they want more because they have bad intention. You want to make bad laws in this country without absolute numbers. I am still very comfortable where I am. And to Honorable Kimani Ichungwa, he said I may be official opposition leader. I want to be president of this country, not official opposition leader. I will be president of this country, not official opposition leader. I don't want to official opposition leader. I've been minority leader. It is enough for me. I want to now move up and become the president of the Republic of Kenya. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With those many remarks, I oppose the motion.